everybody, this is the Sliders Review. I'm here today to talk about Black History Month. The month that is a celebration of my people, because I am a black man and everything. And it's about all our accomplishments, all the oppression that we have gone through over like centuries of living in like America and stuff like that. And even till this day, we are still being oppressed. And so I'm here today to talk to you about certain characters or TV shows or episodes that revolve around Black History Month that I personally enjoy. So I'm here today to talk to you about how Joel from Scream 2 is the smartest character in the entire franchise. Joel is somebody people have forgotten about. He appeared in Scream 2. He was Gale's cameraman and stuff. He was a cool character that was a nice addition to the franchise. He was funny, he stood up for himself, but he was smart. And most people didn't think like he was smart. But he did something that no other person has done in the franchise. He walked away. Basically, he took the advice of Scary Movie and he's all like, there are white people dead everywhere. We need to get the blank out of here. And that's what he did in everything. He did not stick around to get cut up. And, he took a lot. He took a lot of abuse from Gale, just like the original cameraman. She snapped her fingers at him and he did exactly what she wanted. But he also stood up to her. But he was also smart enough to read her Woodsboro book about all the murders and stuff. Because after all this killing started happening, he got kind of curious, what have I got myself involved with? So he read up and he did not like what he read and he questioned her about it. And she admitted she fibbed and everything, but he didn't care because people still died. And he told her, plain and simple, we need to get up out of here. But she didn't want to because, Gale is Gale. So after Randy got killed in his news van, and his van got impounded, he decided I had enough. And he told Gale, look, man, I'm about to get up out of here and you need to do the same thing too. And he split. And before I go any further, yes, I know it's not Black History Month, but I see it like this. I got about 5 or 6 months until Black History Month, and I don't feel like waiting until then. I'm black. I feel like talking about black people. I'm going to do what I want. And it's Black History 24/7, despite what that man in Florida says. So anyway, Joel got up out of there and he left. And he did not reappear until both the killers were dead. When both the killers were reported dead, then he showed back up at the end of the movie. And that is how you do it. And no other character has ever just got up and left. They stayed there to get slashed and gashed and stabbed and all this other crap. And Tara came close to being smart in both Scream 5 and Scream 6. She literally told her sister, yo, we're getting up out of here and we're leaving. Her sister did not want to. But Tara's the older sister. Sam's the older sister and she made Tara go. But then, Tara forgot her inhaler and they had to go to that one girl's house to go get it. And that's when the killer was at and all this other crap in Scream 5. Then in Scream 6, she wanted to leave again, but because she was the prime suspect in the murder, they would not let her leave. She came close to being smart and everything, but she didn't do what Joel did. He just got up and left. And the thing about Joel that is really interesting about Scream 2 is how he was originally written. See, originally, he was supposed to be friends with Sydney in Woodsboro back in high school. And so when she went to college there, he knew who she was and Randy and all of them. Now, there is speculation as to who Mrs. Loomis really wanted to kill that time. She ended up killing Randy because he pissed her off. But because she hid in Joel's news van, many people speculate that she was going to kill him. But I think she was going to kill Gale because they were still doing the copycat thing. And there's no person with the name Joel from the first movie. And of course, there's Gale, so she tried to kill Gale. Plus, she called Gale's cell phone, but Randy answered instead. Another thing many people don't know is that in the original script that got leaked, Joel was actually just supposed to die and everything, but he went to Wes Craven, the director, and told him, "Yo, man, I want my character to live and everything. Like, why can't he just like walk on out of here and stuff?" And Wes, was nice enough, may he rest in peace, was nice enough, and he let him have his wish. Joel just walked on out into the sunset and everything. And I don't know Duncan Martin's reasoning for wanting his character to live. Maybe because he wanted to come back in the sequel, which never happened because he's never been mentioned again and never came back. However, it could be because of black folks normally die very early in horror movies and stuff from the 80s and mostly the 80s and stuff and early 90s. And so, maybe he was all like, I don't want that stereotype to be with my character. And, he got to live and everything. And that's really interesting and fascinating because his character is still alive today. And, other characters have been smart, like Sydney in the third movie. When the killer taunted her to get her to lure her to like a trap, she brought a bulletproof vest and a gun with her. Since then, every time Sydney comes back to Woodsboro and fights the killer, she brings a gun with her, being very smart. But she does not wear a bulletproof vest. I don't know why. You can literally buy them things offline. And when it comes to the other characters that survive, none of them wear a bulletproof vest. They bring their gun, but they never bring a bulletproof vest. All of the killers now, all of a sudden, they wear bulletproof vests. So because of that, Joel is still the smartest person. Because he literally decided he ain't taking it and he's gonna leave. Happy Black History Month, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye.